Hi guys, it's Ashley, your favorite protective styles and wellness coach, and I have a story time, right? I want to talk about some things that I realized about myself when I was in not only survival mode, but people pleasing mode, okay? I realized that people will take advantage of you if you let them. If you don't set boundaries and be serious about your stuff, about who you are, and about what you will allow to happen to you, people will do what they want. They will take advantage and they won't care. I also realized that the things that I care a lot about, most people don't care about like me, right? And I also realized that I need to be careful who I help, who I support, and who I sow a seed into. Because, believe it or not, it can have a negative or positive effect on my growth, my finances, and where I'm trying to go. You have to be careful about your environment, the connections you are making, and the people that you let into your life, the people that you give to, the people that you allow to drain you. When you think you're just helping someone, because you have a good heart, you still have to have boundaries in that helping because people will take advantage as much as they can and won't care about it, okay? And then you're sitting there left with almost nothing, depleted, frustrated, in pain, confused, off track because you were helping someone who never intended to help you back. I seen a post where there was this guy and he was homeless. He had like nothing. Okay, you could tell he lived in the street and things like that, or he was just getting by. And someone walked up to him and they asked him like, "Hey, how did you get like this? Like, what happened? How did you become homeless?" And he said, "Because I kept helping everyone but myself." He said, "Every time somebody came, had their hand out, I gave. Every time somebody came and they wanted something from me, I never hesitated to not give it to them. I barely ever told anyone no. And when it came time for me to need a helping hand, all of the people that I supported couldn't even help me back. So here I am today, having nothing, can't call on nobody I helped. And so I had to turn to being homeless. How sad is that? And so that goes back to what I said earlier about making sure that you sow in the right people, in the right areas, with the right deals, with the right business, anything you're trying to do in your life, you want to make sure that it's going to benefit you. And it's not so much like, being stingy or, not being as supportive, but you got to really wake up and do things differently. Everyone really is out here for themselves. You gotta have to be a little stingy too, okay? Especially if you're a hard worker, you're a go getter, and you get things done and handled. And people see that, and that's why they cling to you for that. One, because they wish they could be like that. Two, so they can take from you. Three, they study how you are. And so when they see and they listen and hear that you a good person and you want to give, then they going to get on your good side, get buddy with you. And the next thing you know, they're going to be asking you for favors and ask you to do stuff. And you're going to look up and look around and see how depleted you have become from not paying attention to who you connecting with, who's in your environment, and who you sow the seed into until you have no more seeds that you can sow into anyone. And so my advice to myself and anyone else who can relate is to take care of you first. And also listen to God. He gave us the gift of discernment, which means we should be able to detect if someone is from God and someone isn't. In other words, if someone is coming to take, or if someone is coming to build up and help you reach where you're trying to go. So I just wanted to say that. I hope it resonated or helped someone. If you have any issues or could relate, please leave a comment below. I would love to chat it up a little bit more further. Anywho, until next time.